Hello everyone, this is lecture 15 on fixed point theory and today I am going to explain condensing mappings and related theorem. Now what do you mean by measure of non-compactness? Let D be a bounded subset of a metric space XD. If P1, P2 till up to Pn, it is a finite partition of D and D can be written as the union of all these partitions. Then we can set the norm of P as, you just find out the diameters of each set Pi and then find out the supremum one. So that will denote the norm of P. So now what is the Kuratowski measure of non-compactness? This is denoted by chi d of D. It is defined as, this is the infimum of all the norms of P, where P is a finite partition of D. So you have to find different partitions of D and then you have to find the norm of that Pi's, right? And this infimum value, the minimum value of the norms of P is the measure of non-compactness. So basically measure of non-compactness, it measures that how far the set is from compact, right? Now some properties of measures of non-compactness. That measure of non-compactness of any bounded subset of a metric space is same as that the closure of that set. If the measure of non-compactness is 0, this is if and only if the closure of D is compact. So if D is compact, or you can say D is closed, then the measure of non-compactness is 0. And if measure of non-compactness is 0, then the closure of this set is compact. The third property says if A is a subset of B, then this implies that the measure of non-compactness of A is less than equal to the measure of non-compactness of B. The fourth property says measure of non-compactness of the union of two sets will be the max of the measure of non-compactness of each set. So we have to find the measure of non-compactness of each set and then find out the max value, that will be the measure of non-compactness of the union of the sets A and B. The fifth property is the measure of non-compactness of the sum of two sets. Where these two sets are bounded subsets of Banach space, it is always less than equal to the measure of the non-compactness of A plus measure of the non-compactness of B. The sixth property says the measure of non-compactness of some constant times A will be the mod of lambda times the measure of non-compactness of A, where lambda is any scalar, any real number. And this last property, this says that the measure of non-compactness of the convex hull of set A. Convex hull means it's the smallest convex set which contains A, right? So convex hull of A is same as that the measure of non-compactness of A. So all these are same. So this is same and this is same. So these are the properties of measure of non-compactness. Now the next is the definition of K-set contraction and condensing mapping. So now just see, let K be a subset of a matrix space X. A mapping T going from K to X is said to be K-set contraction if T is bounded, continuous, and if for all bounded subsets D of X there is number K which lying between 0 and 1, strictly lying between 0 and 1, so that the measure of non-compactness of TD is less than or equal to K times the measure of non-compactness of D. then we say that this mapping is K-set contraction. And the mapping T is said to be condensing if T is bounded, continuous, and satisfying this inequality, that the measure of non-compactness of TD is strictly less than the measure of non-compactness of D, where D is the bounded subset of X, for which the measure of non-compactness is positive. It is strictly greater than 0. So mapping T is said to be condensing if T is bounded, continuous, satisfying this inequality for all bounded subset D of X, for which the measure of non-compactness is strictly greater than 0. So based on this condensing mapping, we have this theorem. Now suppose K is non-empty, bounded, closed and convex subset of a Banach space, and T is a mapping going from K to K, which is condensing. Then we have to show that T has a fixed point. For this we consider any point of K. We fix this point X belonging to K, and let's suppose this sigma, it denote the family of all closed convex subsets of K, for which this X belonging to D. Now we define a mapping T going from D to D, and we set B as the intersection of all those D, where these D's are closed convex subsets of K, and they are the members of this sigma, right? So we take the intersection of all this. So clearly X belonging to K and corresponding to this K, we have closed convex subset D, where this member belongs, where this X belongs, right? So if it is intersection of all those D, it means X also belongs to B. Now we consider set C. We define a set C as the convex hull, the closure of convex hull of TB union the singleton X, right? The range set of B union the singleton X. Now since X belonging to B, so this implies that C is a subset of B, because T is a mapping going from B to B. So this X is a member of B, and this is the union of these two, and TB, clearly it is a subset of B because T is a mapping going from B to B. So this is a range set, this is subset of B. So both these are the subsets of B, both these belongs to B, so this implies that C will be a subset of B. So whenever C is a subset of B, TC will be a subset of TB. But TB is a subset of C. So what we get TC will be a subset of C, right? And further C is a subset of B. So we get TC is a subset of B, right? So a mapping T going from C to C, it is completely, this is contained in B. TC is also contained in B, right? So from 1 and 2, that C is contained in B and B is contained in C. Now why B is contained in C? Because we get C is a bounded closed convex subset, and it also contains X. So therefore this should belongs to the family, right? But B is the smallest one because this is the intersection of all such closed convex subsets of X, of K, sorry. So it means B should be a subset of C. So from 1 and 2, what we get, B is equal to C. So if B is equal to C and TB is a subset of TC and TC is a subset of TB, implies that TB is equal to TC is equal to C is equal to B. So all these are same basically, right? So now what will be the value of measure of non-compactness of C? It is the measure of, substitute the value of C over here. It's a closure of convex hull of this, which is same as that the measure of non-compactness of this, right? Which is same as that the measure of non-compactness of TB only, because the measure of non-compactness of singleton X will be 0 because it is closed set. It's compact, so this is 0, right? So the union means the max of the measure of non-compactness of these two sets, and clearly this is 0, so ultimately we have, it will be the measure of non-compactness of TB. But TB set is same as that TC, so you can write down the measure of non-compactness of TC. So what we get? We get measure of non-compactness of C is same as that measure of non-compactness of TC. Now since P is condensing mapping, it means the measure of non-compactness of TC is less than or equal to measure of non-compactness of C. But from the previous slide we get measure of non-compactness of C is same as that measure of non-compactness of TC. So both these are same, so we can substitute the value of this will be this. So what we get, the measure of non-compactness of C is less than or equal to measure of non-compactness of C. This is possible only when the measure of non-compactness is 0. So whenever this is 0, by the properties of measure of non-compactness, C should be compact, right? So therefore T is a continuous mapping of of the complex convex set into itself. So by the Schroeder's theorem, T must have a fixed point. Since it satisfies the conditions of Schroeder's theorem that says if there is a mapping which is continuous defined on a complex convex set into itself, then that mapping has a fixed point, right? So since it satisfies the conditions of Schroeder's theorem, so therefore T must have a fixed point.